Representing the rational function using table of values and graph. Example, f of x is equals to x squared minus 3x minus 10 over x. This is our rational function. So to represent this rational function using table of values and graph, the first thing we're going to do is identify x, the value of x, which makes the function undefined. Or in short, we're going to identify the value of x that makes this function, whose makes this denominator equal to 0. So what we're going to do is equate it to 0, copy the denominator, equate it to 0. Therefore, this value makes the function undefined. And if it is undefined, if you're going to graph this, x is equal to 0, this is x equals to 0, this is the line, x equals to 0. Ibig sabihin, the graph do not pass through here. Ibig sabihin, ang graph, hindi yan siya dadaan dyan. Hindi yan siya dadaan dyan. Ibig sabihin, mapuputol yan siya kung pupunta siya dito. Or, if we go past through here, mapuputol yung graph. Ibig sabihin, wala talaga siya. It will not intersect this line. So, because it's using table of values, so we're going to have the interval negative 5 x to positive 5, or ang values of x are from negative 5 hanggang positive 5. Next, we're not going to include 0 because we know that 0, it is undefined. So let's proceed. So this is the function f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x minus 10 over x. Let x be negative 5. So negative 5 squared minus 3 times negative 5 minus 10 over negative 5 is equal to negative 5 squared is 25. Negative 3 times negative 5, positive 15 minus 10 over negative 5. 25 plus 15, it's 40 minus 10, 30. 30 divided by negative 5 is equal to negative 6. So this is negative 6. Next, if x is equals to 4, so f of x is equal to negative 4 rather. Negative 4 squared minus 3 times negative 4 minus 10 over negative 4 is equal to negative 4 squared is negative 4 times negative 4, which is equal to 16, positive 16, negative times negative, positive 3 times 4, 12 minus 10 over negative 4. 16 plus 12 is 28 minus 10, 18 divided by negative 4. The answer is negative 4.5. So negative 4.5. So if we're going to graph now, if we're going to solve negative 3, just like this, the answer will be this one, negative 2.67. If we're going to let x be negative 2, the answer will be 0. Negative 1, negative 6. Next, we're not going to pass through 0 because we know that it's undefined. So 1, negative 12. If x is equals to negative, if x is equals to 2, it would be negative 6. If 3, this one. If 4, this one. If 5, is this one. Next, we're going to graph now the function. So if it is negative 5, it will be negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, negative 6. If it is negative 4, it's negative 4.5. If it is negative 3, it's negative 2.67. If negative 2, 0. If negative 1, it's negative 6. I think this is positive 6. So negative 1, positive 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it is 1, negative 12. If it is 2, negative 6, 2, negative 6, 1, 2, 4, 6. If it is 3, negative 3.3. If it is 4, negative 1.5. If 5, 0. So if we're going to plot the point, it will look like this. So we're not going to connect this because we know that the graph will not pass through here. So this is the graph of the function. So next, we're going to identify the zeros of the function. Ibig sabihin, y is equal to 0. So, or f of x is equal to 0. Saan dito nag-f? Ang f of x is 0. So this one and this one. So the values of x in here are the zeros. Negative 2 and positive 5. So negative 2 and positive 5. So these are the zeros. So this is the graph of this function. Later we're going to find out more about graphing, and that's it.